This chart right here is extremely important if you're somewhat concerned about your financial future in America. It's really important to understand historical patterns that have happened historically over and over and over again. There's a reason why I've been shouting from the mountaintops around deflationary assets. There's a reason why gold is at an all-time high. There's a reason why Costco cannot keep gold in stock. There's a reason why asset managers now are allocating some of their clients' portfolios into Bitcoin. There's a reason why the guy who created this chart, Ray Dalio, which I'll break down in just a moment, went from on Bitcoin to about 5% allocation into Bitcoin. There's a reason why Robert Kiyosaki's been shouting from the mountaintops back in 2013 when he wrote his book about this time right now, is all in on Bitcoin and gold. There's a reason why the number 3 wealthiest billionaire in Mexico has about 70% of his portfolio in Bitcoin. So when you hear me shouting from the mountaintops around cash is trash, cash flow is king, and moving your cash flow into deflationary assets that have fixed supply, unlike the US dollar, this is why. So if you look at this chart, it's Ray Dalio's Changing World Order. If you look at the right side, it's the rise and fall of superpowers. Some of the key things to look at is when countries start to lose their power, it's because of large debts, massive wealth gaps, internal conflict, and geopolitical. And we're experiencing all of them right now in America. Now, there's something special about this timeline. There was a new asset class called cryptocurrency that was created, a weird thing called Bitcoin that was created in 2009, right after the biggest financial collapse in our living history, where the banks weren't even monitoring the financial system, and it was embarrassing for America. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin was created in 2009 by a pseudonymous person who we don't know who it is, and then Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa worked to de-dollarize. This is why. The rest of the world could see that the biggest country in the world, the most dominant currency in the world, was deflating rapidly. Think about this. The strongest currency in the world has collapsed almost 99% since the Federal Reserve was created. That's the strongest currency in the world. So now do you see why BlackRock now is the number 2 holder in Bitcoin? Number 3 is Strategy B, which BlackRock is number 3 holder in Strategy B. Number 4 is Grayscale, and lastly is America. So the top 4 holders in Bitcoin, outside of Satoshi, who we don't know who that is, are all American companies. We're in a changing world order right now. You need to understand deflationary assets with fixed supply. So that's why I work to create cash flow. I take my cash, which I'm being paid in someone else's debt, and I transmute it into deflationary assets like Bitcoin, XRP. I profit from those deflationary assets. I work on things like protection. It creates 2 leverage components because I use insurance for protection. Study this chart by Ray Dalio. Understand, system is changing as you know it. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Love you.